Alright, so today I thought I'd do a video about two projects that I have of the V6s. The last two V6 benchmarks that I haven't sent. They are ridiculously hard. One is called License to Benchmark and one is called Worth the Risk. They're taking me on a wild ride of feeling like they're probably more like V8s than anything else. But I want to get them done so that I can make a V6 benchmark video. And they're really hard. And they also, I think, address one of my big weaknesses, which is left shoulder kind of dynamic movement, like making a catch that's really hard on the left shoulder. I've injured this shoulder before, so I think I baby it all the time, and so neurologically and also physiologically it's just not quite up to big catches, and both these problems have that. So let me show you around the problems a little bit. I'll put them up on the screen and then I'll just talk about them. So license to benchmark starts over here, then goes up to this guy. It's all very scrunchy, really low for me down here, and that's annoying. And then it makes it so it's a little hard to get to here for me. Just that first move is also my pillar's in the way, so it's annoying. This one's pretty good, so this is a pretty good right hand hold. And then you bump the left into this pretty garbage under clingy sort of pocket, and then there's a big move up to this left hand pinch, and that big move is I think a dyno for me. I don't think I can get the high foot and keep it on, so I think I have to use the low foot and then just jump to this, and catching that with keeping the right hand really low there means all my weight's pretty much on that left shoulder. And then there's a big move out to the jug here and a top out. Not really worried about that, but this move takes me for a ride. Worth the Wrist starts down on this little guy and this little guy. Then moves to the same hold, this guy, and then it moves out left here. That's all fine. And then this right hand goes to this guy, which is pretty good as a side pull, but the movement to then go to that guy puts your torso really close to this one, so you're not pulling sideways anymore, you're just straight on kind of pinching it, and it's really hard. And then the foot is on this little wood guy, and that's really hard for me to keep on. I'm gonna put on different shoes for it. And then from there, it's a gigantic move up to the white, I believe. And so you have to get a foot up on the little black triangle, and it's another big move. But so far the showstoppers are those big left hand shoulder moves to those two. So we'll see how this session goes. It's probably going to be ending in failure like all my other ones, but that's what's kind of fun about trying to tick off all the benchmarks, is that you get to find the ones that address your weaknesses. They're also the least repeated, so they're hard, but I think it addresses one of my weaknesses that I should be working on. So I am going to work on it and see if I can send them. If I could get one this session, that would be amazing, but I don't expect anything. So we'll see after I warm up, and I'll run through some of my attempts. So that was the closest I've ever gotten. That was the first time I ever was able to hit this hold. So that was pretty awesome. Next move doesn't feel that hard. Just feels like I need to just really go for it and keep pinching really hard to make sure I don't slip off of that. So yeah, that's cool. That's the first time I've been able to hit and engage and actually stick that move. So excited for the next try. Alright, so that was my second real attempt to try to get through it and fell at the same place. I think my left hand's kind of slipping. A lot of my momentum's just kind of coming out. Not sure what I want to do differently. Like, that just seems to be the most efficient. I just tried playing around with a couple of different ways of maybe trying that, but I don't think I have the ability to do any trickery there. I think I just need to go and maybe really focus on keeping my momentum more inwards instead of kind of swinging out. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll give it one more good go, and then I'm gonna move on and try Worth the Wrist and see how that goes. This is taking it out of me to give these real good like send attempts, so we'll see how that one goes. But yeah, I'll wait a few more minutes and then give this one last go. Oh. Wow. Yeah, so that time I took just a moment to pause and really settle my body's motion so that when I went to the black guy, I was doing it in a bit more control. At the top, I lost just my core tension, and I had to just keep it matched when my feet kicked out. But wow, that was cool. Okay, I'm way too tired to give that one any good goes, but I'm happy that I got one. That was a good session, so I guess next time I'll have to work on this one.